In the last celebration that I spoke at a dinner here was 2008 for the 20th anniversary. I spoke about liminal spaces, and I want to speak about a liminal space in my life. Disheartened, unsure what ministry was about. Because the one thing I'd been told was, don't become a busy minister. I didn't know how to pray. I went to Hershey Med Center as a chaplain full-time on a pittance little stipend. My dear wife, she's the hero in the stories I tell. One time we were gathered in that year, that liminal year in between, and that's when I heard about Shalem Institute, enrolled. But this was in our interpersonal group with the other chaplains in training. I was a full-time resident training. And one of them said, we get frustrated when the patients won't talk about their illness. They avoid it all the time. They just avoid. And quietly, our supervisor, Paul Derrickson, a good friend, said, I just assume that whatever the patient is talking about is about the patient's illness. I thought, Next visit I had, they're always doing construction. There were these big backhoe things excavating for a new building. And the guy there in the bed starts talking about that, excavating. And I heard him talking about excavating his life. Now, when I sit with people who drivel on about some irrelevant thing, I know they're talking about their spiritual life. If you just listen with new ears, you hear it. It's praying on the go, but it's the still heart that Benedict talked about, the stability.